Today we are going to round to the nearest 10. When you're rounding numbers to the nearest 10, you're either going to round up or you round down. Now there are some numbers that you have to bear in mind when you're rounding up. When you're rounding up, you look at 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 will tell you to round up, while 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 tell you to round down. Now we are going to round to the nearest 10, and we're looking at 29. Now, first you have to look for the digit that is in the tens place. 2 is in the tens place, and I'm underlining the 2. Now you're going to pinpoint the next digit to the right of the tens place, which is the ones place. So you're going to circle the ones place. Now you're going to ask yourself the question, does 9 allow you to round up or does it allow you to round down? Now 9 is in the round up column, so it's definitely going to allow you to round up. Now how do I round up? When you round up, you're going to bring the digit up. So what you do, you're going to add 1 to the tens place. 2 plus 1 gives you 3. Now the 9 has become a 0. Now 29 to the nearest 10 is 30. Number 2, we are rounding 83 to the nearest 10. Now remember, first you have to underline or identify the tens place. I identify mine by underlining. So I identify my tens place, and I'm going to go to the right of the tens place, and I'm going to circle the digit 3, which is in the ones place. Now what does 3 do? Remember, you're either rounding up or you are rounding down. Now does 3 allow you to round up or does it allow you to round down? Now, when you look at the round up column, there's no 3. But in the round down column, there is a 3. So a 3 allows you to round down. The trick in this one is when you are rounding down, you neither add nor subtract anything to the tens place. So the tens place remain as it is, and the 3 becomes a 0. So 83 to the nearest 10 is 80. Good. Number 3, I'm rounding 76 to the nearest 10. What's the first thing that you should do? Yes, the first thing that you should do is to identify the tens place. Then you're going to circle the digit 2. Remember, it's to the right. Because if there was another digit over this side, you cannot go here because you have to identify the digit to the right of the one that you are rounding. So I'm going to circle the 6. Now 6 allows you to round up, and so I'm going to add 1 to the 7 to make it 8, and the 6 becomes a 0. So 76 to the nearest 10 is, now I have 12, and I'm rounding 12 to the nearest 10. 2 is in the ones place, 1 is in the tens place, so I'm underlining my 1 and I'm circling the 2. What does 2 allow you to do? 2 is in the round down column, so 2 allows you to round down. And because you're rounding down, you neither add nor subtract to your tens place. You take the 1 down and your 2 becomes a 0. So 12 to the nearest 10 is 10. Now I'm going to go a bit further. I'm still rounding to the nearest 10, but this time I'm using a 3-digit number. right? I'm using a 3-digit number in number 5 and a 3-digit number in number 6. Now, I'm going to find my, because I'm rounding to 10, so I have to find my tens place. 6 is in the tens place. To my right of the 6, my immediate right of the 6 is it's a 3. So I'm going to circle. Now the 6, you're rounding the 6 to the nearest 10, so you look at the 3. Does 3 allow you to round up or does it allow you to round down? 3 allows you to round down, so I take down the 6, remember, don't add anything, and my 3 becomes a 0. Now I'm not rounding, this is hundreds, tens, and ones. I am not rounding to the hundreds, I'm not interfering with my hundreds place, so all I do is to take it down, right? Good. So 163 to the nearest 10 is 160. 278 to the nearest 10. Now the 7 is in the tens place, the 8 is in the ones place. Now I could take on my 2 anytime because I'm not interfering with my 2. I am not looking at hundreds place. So the 8 allows you to round up. So you add 1 to the 7 and you get a 8. 0 here is 0 because the 8 becomes a 0. So 78 to the nearest 10 is 80. But remember, I have a 2 here, so I'm going to take the 2 down. 278 to the nearest 10 is 280. Okay, guys, see you next time. Bye.